Hi friends, today we discuss about cryobiology. Cryobiology means it's the branch of biology which deals with the effect of low temperature on living things. That means under the low temperature we preserving the living cells. The common methods involved in the cryobiology is lyophilization and cryopreservations. So today we discuss about lyophilizations. The lyophilization is also known as freeze drying. So, lyophilization is the stabilizing process by a substance first frozen and then the quantity of the solvent is reduced. So, the lyophilization process is the stabilizing process by a substance first frozen and then the quantity of the solvent is reduced. So, the basic principle behind this method is it's mainly a simple principles, that means a simple principle of physics is a sublimation. So, the sublimation is a process, it is a transition of substance from solid phase to vapor phase without the intermediate liquid phase. So, in the sublimation stage or the sublimation process, the substance is directly transferred into the, or the solid substance is directly transferred to the vapor phase. So, there is no the intermediate liquid phase. That is the sublimation process. So, the sublimation is the basic principles behind the lyophilizations. Okay. So, the entire process is performed or carried at the low temperature. So, that is the lyophilization. So, the lyophilization is the stabilizing process by a substance first frozen and then its quantity of the solvent is reduced. So, the lyophilization is the stabilizing process by a substance first it's frozen and then the quantity of the solvent is reduced. So, the entire process is carried under the low temperature. So, the basic principle behind the lyophilization is the sublimation. So, the sublimation means it is the transition of substance from its solid stage to the vapor phase without passing through the liquid phase. So, the main objective of the lyophilization is the preserving the biological activity and extend the shelf life of the substance. These are the main basic objective of the lyophilization. Okay. Then next is the method or steps involved in lyophilizations. There are mainly 4 steps are involved in lyophilization. First step is freeze drying, second step is primary drying, third step is secondary drying and the last step is packing. So, first step is freeze drying or freezing drying. So, freezing drying means the substance or the any product is frozen under low temperature. Under the low temperature, the substance is frozen. That is the first steps. So, the substance is first frozen. The second step is primary drying. So, the primary drying is always known as sublimation. So, the sublimation means the substance is transferred from its solid phase to the vapor phase without the liquid interface. So, for the sublimations, we first the product placed under vacuum. So, and to this vacuum, we applied a heat to the frozen product to accelerate the sublimation. So, first of all, the frozen substance is placed under vacuum and a heat is applied to the frozen substance to accelerate the sublimations. So, the low temperature condenser plate is remove the vaporized solvent from vacuum chamber by converting it back to solid. So, the vacuum containing sample or the under the vacuum condition, the frozen substance is present. To the frozen substance, we are applying high heat. So, it accelerates the sublimation process. So, under these conditions, there is a low temperature condenser plates. It removing the vaporized solvent from the vacuum chamber by it prevent the conversion of the substance back to solid. So, this is the secondary steps, primary drying, that means sublimations, and the third step is the secondary drying. It's also known as desorption. So the desorptions means the temperature is raised to 50 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius for 10 to 20 hours. So under this condition, the entire water is removed. So the third step is secondary drying. Secondary drying means the water removing steps. So under these conditions, we applied high temperature. That means mainly the temperature is raised to 50 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. The frozen substance become converted, or the temperature is becomes 50 to 60 degrees Celsius for 10 to 20 hours. So this is the desorption steps. This is the third steps. So the fourth step is packing. So after removing the water, we drying the substance, and the vacuum is replaced by filtered dry air or nitrogen, and the substance is sealed. So this is the main steps involved in lyophilizations. So first step is freeze drying. That means the substance is first frozen at low temperature. Then the second step is primary drying. That means sublimation. Sublimation means it's a conversion of solid substance directly to the vapor conditions without enter to the intermediate liquid phase. So for that process, the product is placed under vacuum. To the vacuum, we applied high heat. It accelerates the sublimation process, and the low temperature condenser plate is removed the vaporized solvent from the vacuum's chamber by converting it back to solid. So the third step is secondary drying. Secondary drying is also known as desorptions. Desorptions means temperature is first raised into 50 to 60 degrees Celsius for 10 to 20 hours. Under this condition, the water is removed. Then the last step is packing. So under these steps, we first drying the substance, then vacuum is removed or replaced by a filtered dry air or nitrogen, and finally we sealed the substance. The lyophilization process is applied in various fields. First of all, it's mainly applied in pharmaceutical and biotechnological process. That means it's mainly used to preserve the substances or any living cells, or it increase the shelf life of the substance. And the second application is mainly used in the food industry to preserve the food and the flavoring agents, etc. And it also used in the chemical synthesis and chemical storage in technical industries, and it is also used to preserving the flora and fauna, etc. So these are about the lyophilizations. Okay.